Welcome to All About Math series.
Hey everyone, it's James, and I'm assuming you are familiar with adding and subtracting fractions like this. But have you ever wondered why we can multiply top and bottom by the same number? Like it works, but how come we can do that? Allow me a few minutes to explain. Rewriting is a powerful tool often used in math. You're changing the look of a number, but when you calculate it, it's still the same value. We can do this by using two facts about our number system here. The first one is any non-zero, so basically any number except 0, any number divided by itself is 1. So for example, you have 300 divided by 300, that still gives me 1. 4 divided by 4 gives me 1. Even for negative numbers this worked, like negative 10 over negative 10, that still gives me 1. And so the second fact in this case, any number multiplied by 1 would be itself. For example, you have 2 times 1, which gives me 2. Or you have 20 times 1, which gives me 20, and so forth. So if I took the number 2, and I used the fact that it's the same as 2 times 1, and then on top of that, use the fact that 1 is the same as any number divided by itself, then I change this to 6 over 3. So if I use the 3 over 3 equaling to 1, I change this to 6 over 3. Now this looks different, but 6 divided by 3 is 2. So now 2 is rewritten as a fraction. I changed the look, but I didn't change the value. This must be done for us to be able to add and subtract fractions. Well, if we don't multiply by the same number top and bottom, then the value changes, which causes us to get an incorrect answer. Let's see what I mean here. Going back to our example in the beginning, what if I had multiplied 6 by 1/2 instead of 2 over? Well, I do get the same denominator, which means I can add the fractions easily, but I don't get the correct answer, which was 13 over 2 or 6.5. So it's like, what happened? When we multiplied by 1/2, I changed the problem from 6 to 3. Remember, the point is keeping the value the same, but changing the look. And so let's go ahead and review the solution from earlier. So the second step isn't a step that's shown much when you're learning about adding and subtracting fractions, but this demonstrates what's happening behind the scenes when you multiply top and bottom by some number and why we can do that. When we multiply by 1, I'm not changing anything, and because 2 over 2 is 1, I end up with 12 over 2. But that's still 6, it's just now rewritten as a fraction. Again, changing the look, not the value. And think about it, review this video if you need to. Thank you for watching.
It's a wrap for today's episode of All About Math series. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Until next time, keep learning, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next All About Math episode.